guys, welcome back to another video of Jurassic World Evolution 2, and today I'm doing Jurassic World Evolution 2 Battle Royale. And who do you think is going to win? Put it in the comments on any of my videos. Now let's release these dinosaurs, starting with the first hatchery. Let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Tra-la-la. Here we go. Dinosaurs are getting released.
This animal, the Maiasaura, is known as the good mother reptile because its fossils were first discovered in a nesting colony. And really, who doesn't love a good mother?
Guys, we nearly released all the dinosaurs.
Dinosaur is an Eloratitan. It was one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to go extinct, until we resurrected it, that is. Now it lives to
Some
be
people
studied and put on display.
that I asked some of my friends, I asked,
As it grinds away its teeth while eating, it has hundreds more that
who do you think's going to win? They actually said T-Rex, so I'm just going to mess with the genomes a little bit.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them. Known as the chambered lizard, the Camarasaurus impresses with both its size and its blunt snout.
Tyrannosaurus
It
Rex.
prefers to live in groups.
Okay, I'm ready.
A challenge, but one I'm confident you can handle.
I'm going to put on the Tarbosaurus in. Well, I'm going to mess with the genome slightly.
While smaller in stature than some of the other predators, it is not a dinosaur to be taken lightly, let me tell you. The Kentrosaurus is another of those spiky-backed dinosaurs, a dinosaur that relied on intimidation to keep the predators at bay, and failing that, a difficult meal to catch and chew. Think of it as a prehistoric porcupine. Right, the Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This
and there's a grand
finale into a solid favorite with little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
This is the Pachycephalosaurus, or thick-headed lizard in Greek, which is where it gets its name. Claire has accused me of being this dinosaur more than a few times. It's also an herbivore, so obviously she couldn't be more wrong. About me, I mean.
This sauropod, the Nigersaurus, was originally discovered in fossilized form in the Republic of Niger, hence the name.
Yeah, area. There's a lot of dinosaurs.
Notice the long tail, the flat skull.
I'm just checking my sandbox settings that the dinosaurs can fight. Okay, they can fight, so they're not fighting
However,
yet.
this dinosaur is smaller than some of its cousins. Now that we have them to study, perhaps we can learn why.
This is the Polacanthus, and it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess with this animal at your own risk.
This is a jwe2, an
Here we
herbivore
are,
and
the
relatively harmless
Tabosaurus is
dinosaur,
ready.
as long as you stay out of the way of the heavy club on his tail. If it swings that your way,
I'm
you
just
could be
waiting.
relatively finished.
Here we are,
Okay,
it's ready.
this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a suitable habitat for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find out for sure.
Here we are.
We know this animal's primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet. It's called Dryosaurus. Before our research, there was no information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only had fossilized reconstructions. But now, that's all changed.
Pleased to welcome our Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Here we have the Torosaurus, a dinosaur that has the largest skull of any known land animal. And people say I have a big head.
There's a dead dinosaur.
Now this dinosaur, a
What?
Dracorex, is something strange. Its name means the Dragon King of a fictional school for wizards. I
One's
think I
dead.
gotta come up with that myself. The name, not the dinosaur. For that, we need the scientist.
This dinosaur has a skull similar to a crocodile's, and a disposition that isn't that far off either. The Suchomimus originally
Big
fed on
guy.
fish and small prey. Let's make sure it doesn't expand
Bye-bye.
its diet into two-legged animals wearing collector t-shirts.
Here we are. Time to put
This
in
is
the
a
big
Cryolophosaurus,
dinosaurus.
one of the more
If
colorful
I
members
can
of the
find it.
collection.
I don't.
It's a carnivore, so take the necessary precautions and don't let its looks deceive you.
I'm gonna mess with Shimos.
This dinosaur, the Styracosaurus, has huge horns and a large spike similar to a rhinoceros. It also has the personality to match. It's an herbivore and uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of plants.
Aha! This one takes us back to prehistoric Utah. I definitely wouldn't want to meet this raptor out on a camping trip, would you, huh? Because if it's distant relatives or anything to go by, the Utah raptor will make a meal of anything it can get its claws on.
Talk about the opposite of subtle. And I don't mean Owen. No, this is the Chasmosaurus. It has dynamic coloring and these large
Here we are.
openings, called fenestrae, in a frill that rises above its head. This is a dinosaur that says, "Look at me." So, maybe a little like Owen.
Guys, I see no fights yet.
First discovered in
And there
China,
could be.
the Chungkingosaurus has distinctive twin plates that run along its back. And it can swing
I'm
its spiked
surprised
tail
there's no
called a
fights. My
Pachyrhinosaur
game's
like a
kind of
massive
glitching now
knitting
as well.
mace. This is a dinosaur best observed at a distance.
Where in the world is the T-Rex?
So the Pentaceratops here. It has 5 horns. 1 on the nose, 2 on the brows, and 2 extending out from its jugular bones.
What
It
in
seems
the dinosaur?
excessive.
Wait, what?
Maybe it's necessary.
Okay, what we have here is a Nodosaurus.
Uh,
This dinosaur tends to be shy and likes to keep to itself. And it has a thick skin. Sort of the opposite of Owen.
Now, here's a
and loads
funny
of
dinosaur.
dinosaurs.
Correction, a
Ed.
pretty decent-sized one, if the truth be told. It's called a
The
Centaurosaurus.
Carnotaurus is
T
a dominating
like the P in swimming.
in the sun. Are
And it
you?
has a mohawk.
And then let's see
At
here.
least, that's what I'd call it.
The Jungosaurus. Dinosaur that I didn't know
Do I
another
want the
one.
dinosaurs to fight? No. But do they want to fight? For
Wait.
some, it is.
That's weird. That's really
What they were
strange.
born for, what they live for, and what they're willing to die for. That is a purity that few humans have.
Asset to be collected. En route to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
Here we are.
Picking up asset.
This is. How? Why is everything dying?
Whenever a dinosaur dies, I feel like I've lost one of my own.
Yes, now it's showing up.
Adding to the list. Acknowledged. Setting additional task. Asset being
Yeah, more dead dinosaurs.
confirming task. Asset in transit.
How much dinosaurs? T-Rex. Oh! That's something we need to clean up.
Confirmed. Request acknowledged.
Oh my word.
Underway.
Dinosaurs are already low.
Task. No problem. Task
Oh my word.
adding task.
There's a bunch of dinosaurs.
No problem.
Dinosaur poisoned.
Acknowledged.
What dinosaur's poisoned? I know it's in this spot. Oh no.
Confirming task. Adding to the list.
Oh yeah, there's a poisonous dinosaur in this bit.
Request acknowledged. Transporting asset. Setting additional task. Assets in the air. Understood.
Oh my word. I might have to do a part 2.
Confirming task.
Is there one that I've not done? Oh my word. Fatal injury.
Asset in transit.
Wow.
Asset being transported. Request acknowledged.
Oh my
No
word.
problem. Adding task. Setting additional task.
How much dinosaurs are dying?
Transportation underway. Acknowledged. Understood. Confirmed. Asset has been collected. Transit has commenced. Adding to the list. Acknowledged. Asset transportation in progress.
How much dinosaurs are there? It's a poison dinosaur. Oh, Troodon. Oh my word.
Transportation underway.
I turn off the highlight thing.
Commencing asset transit.
Yep, still.
Asset being transported.
Oh, dinosaurs are I think this one. Poison dinosaur.
Transit has commenced.
forgot the Giganotosaurus. Is the Spinosaurus even still in there?
Transportation underway. Assets in the air.
I did place the Spinosaurus and I don't know. Yep, it's still there. Let's see if it's got any kills. No, no kills.
Confuse this animal, the Giganotosaurus, with the T-Rex. They look similar, act similar, and both have that eat everything within their field of vision thing working for them. This dinosaur is
Let me
also
see this.
fast. Bottom line, if you
Oh,
find
he's
yourself
only
looking for
killed
this
one.
piggy, you've already made
Now
a
that's
fatal
so
mistake.
surprising.
Asset has been collected. Transporting asset.
Oh my word.
Commencing asset transit.
Never knew that. Is there any more dinosaurs out in the view? What the heck? Oh, whoa, whoa.
Asset in transit.
Whoa. Oh my word.
Asset transportation in progress. Transportation underway.
Troodons are poisonous. I never knew that. That's actually surprising. Troodons are poisonous. That's actually crazy.
Transporting asset.
There's a boatload of dinosaurs dead in here. And that's it for today. Bye guys. Make sure